Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Can You Talk on 22 Yards. I hope that you're all doing really well, whatever you're doing, and are having a great time wherever you are. So, let's get started with some cricketing news, which is about the Pakistan and Afghanistan series, which got just concluded few days back, and it was Pakistan who won that particular series, and as a result of that series win with 3-0 score line, they have gone on to become the number one in the ODI ranking. So to talk on this, I have got my co-host Mr. Krishna Dwivedi, and let's throw some questions on him as to is that the right ranking which has been done with regards to Pakistan by becoming number one in the one day ranking. So Krishna, what do you think? I mean, are you satisfied with that particular thing with regards to that ranking which just got announced by ICC?
I don't think so, Sanjay, because if you look in recent time,
Uh-huh.
when you talk about Pakistan cricket, like whom they have played recently,
Right.
they have played against New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
where they thrashed them 3-0, and again they played against Afghanistan,
Uh-huh.
which they have recently won 3-0.
Right.
So I don't think on the basis of just two series, you can decide who will be number one in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when we talk about a number one team, a team can play with some great team like Australia or England or let's say India.
Right.
If you're playing, with all these teams and doing well,
Mhm.
then it
That's
can be
correct.
considered as a number one team in the world.
Right.
After the result, whatever it follow.
Right.
I am not agree with that number one ranking here.
Right. So you made a valid point, and we were all flabbergasted when we heard the news that Pakistan has become number one in the ODI ranking because yes, they have won some good matches. They have won a series as well, but again, they haven't won series against quality teams like India. I mean, they do not play with India in bilateral, but they haven't won good series against teams like Africa, Australia, or teams like England, right?
Correct.
So when you don't win matches against them or series against them, I think you don't deserve to be number one, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, whatever it is, I mean, it is hard to understand what calculations ICC makes to give points to teams to become number one. I mean, it's really difficult to understand for us as well as for our viewers. But again, we have to accept it because this is a decision by ICC. So I think one more thing that I want to ask about this particular series that yes, I mean Pakistan has won the series, right? And they have won it 3-0, which is a really good score for them, right? Heading into the Asia Cup and thereafter in the World Cup, it will
Correct.
definitely give them some confidence. But what about the Afghanistan? Do you think that have they also gained something from this particular series?
Yes, I believe yes, because they have got good preparation going into the Asia Cup,
Right.
and looking the way they have been playing these days, I think it was a great challenge for them. And
Right.
though they lost the series 3-0,
Mm-hmm.
but they played some good cricket, at stages. Although they were not able to perform as they wanted,
Mm-hmm.
but I believe this series would have given them a lot of confidence going
That's
into
right.
the Asia Cup,
Right.
and I believe they will perform better.
True.
Once the Asia Cup gets started.
That's right. So yeah, I mean they have lost the series, but again they would have gained some confidence playing against Afghanistan because it was not that a one-sided affair. Because if you look at the second one, they went on to score 350 plus 300 runs. So their batters would have gained some confidence out of that, and I hope that they would do well in the Asia Cup as well. So excuse me. Krishna, this coming month is going to be full of cricket bonanza, and to talk about to begin with is the New Zealand and England series, which is going to start from tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yes.
And it is New Zealand that is touring England,
England.
and they will be playing, I believe, 4 one-dayers and 40
4
T20s.
T20, yes.
Right. So, what do you think? I mean, the way England has been playing, the kind of cricket and the brand of cricket that they have played in the recent time, and the mindset with which they play. I mean, this particular series is going to be a fun for all the viewers, and it's going to be a thrilling competition for all of us, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I mean, England these days in one-day cricket have been playing so well.
Right.
They are dominating the opposition, and it is going to be an exciting series, as you already said, Sanjay, because the fact that New Zealand always been a very good side, very competitive side.
True.
When it comes to one-day cricket, they have got some great bowlers in the rank like Saudi, Bolt, and we heard the news that Kyle Jamieson is also back in their squad. So it will be a very thrilling context. I think we will witness, we will see some great matches, going around. So let's hope that New Zealand play better, because most of the time we have seen in the past that England always been very dominative at home, especially. So let's wait and watch.
So to inform you, all viewers, this series is going to be played without Kane Williamson's service, as he is going through rehabilitation period because of some injury that he caught in the IPL, I believe, right?
That is correct.
So, and he's also doubtful for the World Cup, but I think finger crossed. I think we would all want to see him back in the World Cup squad for New Zealand.
I think it is being a huge setback for New Zealand cricket.
Right.
The reason is being that he has been doing so well as a captain.
True.
So obviously, I mean, New Zealand will going to miss his service.
Correct.
But if somebody gets injured, somebody else gets chance. So that will be very good for New Zealand, that they will test some their new young players
Mhm.
going to the World Cup.
So to end up this New Zealand England conversation, the series conversation, I would want to ask you one more question, and that is, who you think is going to win this series, Krishna? Is that England or New Zealand who is going to conquer this one day as well as the T20 series against England?
Uh, when you talk about T20, I think 50-50 for both the teams.
Okay.
And in ODIs, I think England, has an upper hand. The fact that they are playing in their home condition, and for some time now, they have been playing really good cricket in one-day cricket,
That's
right?
true.
So I think England will have a fair chance.
Okay. And Krishna, what do you think? England have not included Harry Brook in their World Cup squad, and we all know what kind of a player Harry Brook is. We know that he hit 100 in the last IPL, and it was a scintillating 100. And I think him not having in the World Cup squad for England. Do you think that that's a blunder which England selectors have made?
I mean, at the time of video, you have mentioned one word, flabbergasted.
Yeah, right.
So that is the right word for
Yeah,
him
we
right
were
now.
all flabbergasted when
Uh,
we heard that news.
Yes, very surprised. I mean, Harry Brooks in England, like he's not being part of the World Cup.
Right.
Very, very surprised. And we have witnessed in the recently concluded
Yeah.
100 as well,
Right,
where
right.
he scored 100 in
41
some
ball
40,
100.
40 balls.
That's right.
So that was really surprised me a lot. I think Harry Brooks these days have been playing really good cricket.
Mhm.
When you talk about Test cricket, where he have been really superb, for the last 1 year or so, and not included him in ODI World Cup. I mean, I don't know what their management thinking right now. He should be there, as per me.
Right.
But let's wait for the. I think that was not their 15 squad for the World Cup, I guess.
That's
That
a
they are
probable start.
18, right? So let's hope that he might be back in the 15, but it's all depends on the English management.
Right. So there has been a lot of talk going around with that selection this season, but again, it's up to them what they think, what their management think, and what captains think. That is much more important. So let's talk about one more series which is going to start from tomorrow itself, and this is between Africa and Australia. and I believe that it is Australia who is touring South Africa, right?
Yes.
For a few one dayers and T20s. And I think that series is also going to be a good one, right?
Absolutely. I mean, wherever Australia go, you always find some thrilling context.
Right.
And they are going to play three T20s and, along
Two-
with three ODIs.
Right, right.
And this time they will have a different captain
Mhm.
in T20. That is Mitchell Marsh is going to lead
Okay.
Australian.
So that's
And
that's a
Australian-
news. Mhm.
And Australia will be missing, some of their players service like Warner and Smith. I think they are not taking part in T20 if I'm not
Right,
mistaken.
right, right.
So it will be a great series again. And on the other hand, South African, always been a great side specifically at home.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a great series again.
Right. So, guys, we all are looking forward to this series between Australia and South Africa, as well as New Zealand and England, because we are cricket lovers, and wherever we see good contest, we tend to watch that, and we would all be tuning up for those two series. And beside that, there would also be going on the Asia Cup, which is starting from tomorrow itself, right?
itself, yes.
And it is Pakistan and Nepal who is going to kick-start the Asia Cup competition. And we need to just see what Nepal has got in their armory, as to if they would be able to put up a good show against Pakistan or not, because I think if we have watched some recent matches of Nepal, we have seen that they have also done well whosoever they have played against. So, Krishna, do you think that would they be able to put up a good contest, or is that going to be a one-sided affair for Pakistan?
I think it's going to be an one-sided affair. The reason is being they are playing against India and Pakistan, which is going to be a very tough. Whenever you play, somebody like Pakistan and India, as an Asian team, it's never easy.
Right.
Let's hope that they can put some better performance. And as you have already mentioned, in the past we have seen some good cricket from them. So I think it's a good opportunity for them to showcase their talent,
Right.
to play well against a good team, and it will be a good experience going forward,
Right.
because they are going to play against some of the quality players
Right.
in the world, like Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, and then they have Babar Azam, Rizwan.
Mhm.
So it will be a very good opportunity for them, to play against them and show their talent, show their skill, and gain some experience going forward.
So basically, to sum up what you actually said is this, that Nepal should not pay too much attention to what the result is going
Yes,
to be,
absolutely.
but should pay attention to what they could gain from that
Yes.
a particular match and that competition, right?
Correct.
They-
And this is the first time Nepal participating in Asia Cup.
Right, right.
So they don't have any prior experience,
Mm-hmm.
and the good thing that they will get some chance, some opportunity
Right.
to play some of the big nations. So they should grab that opportunity and try to put better performance.
Right. So, excuse me, guys. So, one thing that we will have to pay attention to here is this, that today we know that franchise cricket is at peak. Every nation has got its own franchise league, right? So and players from across the globe come and participate, and there are some players from Nepal team as well who go on to participate in some of the franchise cricket. So there also they get some
Exposures.
experience and exposure of the highest level, right?
Right.
So I think although they would be playing for the first time in the Asia Cup against Pakistan, but I think they would not be too intense with regards to the level of competition that would be there. Rather, they would be calm and composed and would be looking to do well, right?
Correct, correct. And don't forget, they will be playing against number one team in the world.
Right.
Pakistan.
So that's the thing.
So it's
That's
not
the
going
thing.
to be easy for them,
Right.
playing against number one side like Pakistan.
So
And in their home condition. That too you can add in
Yeah.
the list.
right. So guys, I mean, yes, we are a little surprised with them becoming number one, But again, it'll be interesting to see that what actually a number one team has got with regards to winning the Asia Cup. If would they be able to put up a good show? Would they be able to play like a number one team in the Asia Cup? That is yet to be seen. But again, it's going to be a thrilling competition again for all our viewers and for us as well. So that is all, guys, for cricketing world and what has been happening. And to to uh, to talk about the U.S. Open, again I have got my co-host, and he has great interest in tennis. He watches almost all matches, and his favorite player is Rafael Nadal, who is missing out this U.S. Open. But we hope that he would be back soon. So Krishna, I mean, yesterday the U.S. Open got started, right? And if I talk about the current match which is going on, I believe that it is between Novak Djokovic and Muller, and Novak Djokovic has already won two sets against him, and playing his third set, and it seems like this is going to be a three set contest and one sided affair, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, Sanjay. I think it's going to be a one-sided affair because we all know Novak Djokovic, at hard court, always been favorite against any opponent. When you talk about Rafa, Roger, let's say for example Andy Murray.
Right.
So he always been favorite going on, especially in the first round, you can say. And let's hope that some of the new guys, whoever will be playing against him, put some competition. I mean, that's it. I mean, I have nothing to say on that. He has been the number one player for so many years, and we all expect Djokovic, you know do well, whenever he plays.
Right. So, guys, we hope that the players who are going to play against Novak Djokovic put up a good show. And we don't want to see a one-sided affair. We want to see good tennis match, good competition, and we hope that we would be able to get that going forward. And there has been a lots of talk about the sensation of Mr. Alcaraz. I mean, everybody is talking about him getting into the final and playing against Novak Djokovic. But there is one more guy that we should be discussing about, and that is Medvedev, right? He has made a statement that yes, people are not talking about me, but let's see, let the tournament get started, and let's play some matches,
And
and
then we will talk about
then we
himself.
would talk about that who is going to make it to the end of the US Open. So what do you think? I mean, he has a good game on a hard court, right? So he's also going to be a good contender with regards to winning the US Open, right?
Absolutely. I mean, he always been a very good player on hard court, especially. But lately, if you look at his recent form, Sanjay, he hasn't been up to the mark.
Right.
He has been struggling against some of the good players. For me, I think Alcaraz and Djokovic will going to be the number one contender for this upcoming US Open.
Right.
But don't forget Daniel Medvedev as well, because if you remember, 2 years back, he defeated Novak Djokovic, where we did not expect, that he would do that, right? But
Right.
he played some great matches. He defeated him. So obviously he has got the talent and skill.
Right.
And let's hope that this three player can bring some entertainment, right?
Right, they would definitely bring the great level of entertainment, because we know that they are quality players, right?
So I believe Alcaraz, Medvedev, and Djokovic will have a great chance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anybody expect these three guys coming and winning that trophy.
So what do you think? I mean, Tsitsipas has already won his first match, right? And he seems to be playing well as well. And I believe that he defeated Milos Raonic, right?
Yes.
So I think he could also be a good contender heading into the
Yeah,
US Opens.
correct, correct. I mean, when you talk about Tsitsipas,
These
he
are four
always plays
guys.
well. He has one backhand, right? A
Mhm.
great backhand shots in his armory, and always been a great competitor. Always show, always give 100% whenever he on the field, and especially on hard court. I mean, he's also playing great. He got the talent and skill up there.
Mhm.
It's just doing some showing some skills over there, and showing some patience, like under pressure, like how they perform. So all these things matter, when you play against top quality players. So let's hope that he can bring a game whenever he meet against Djokovic. Maybe his potential clash will be quarterfinal. So
Mhm.
let's hope that whenever he meet him, he can go and play his best tennis.
Right.
All that we can hope, but always Djokovic for me is going to be favorite.
Right. So, guys, today in sports, whichever sports we talk about, we believe that whosoever plays and participates are very much capable of doing unbelievable things. And we are not going to say that it is Novak Djokovic or Alcaraz who are going to win the US Open final, because we believe that Tsitsipas and Daniel Medvedev are also the players who have got the skill and the talent and also the temperament to go on to win a Grand Slam. So it's going to be a good competition, and it has just started. And we would be covering a lot more matches as the tournament goes through. So that's all for today's video with regards to the cricket world and with regards to the tennis competitions. I hope that you had a great time watching this particular episode of the talk. And if you have liked the video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you do get a notification for our latest video. So that's all, guys, for this one, and have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Thank you all.